So, hello. My name is Matthew Benj. I am 21 years old as of now. At the time of casting, I was 20 when I played the farmer who gets slain by one of the Sith Lords, and I will be playing Darth Vader.
Hi, my name is Tim Lombardi. I play male Jedi hunter. I guess human male hunter. I guess
Yeah.
right, a Jedi hunter.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah, not a man hunter. I don't hunt men.
Hello, my name is Leah Waters.
Who do you play?
I play the masked hunter, masked Jedi. Her name is Sheila.
Connor, and I play the Jedi Alien Hunter.
Daniel Slater, and I'm just known as the Master.
My name is Doxson. I'm the male apprentice in this short film that we're doing.
My name is Elena Ronaldo, and I'm playing the character Xena. Wait a minute.
Xena, I believe.
Vina?
Vina. Yeah, female apprentice in the script. We had to change it a few times. That's right.
Do we get to start this over?
No.
My name is Levi Ronaldo. I am the Mandalorian.
I am Oscar Heinzer, and I am the bounty hunter.
Because you coaxed me into it, but also because I like Star Wars, and it would seem like it would be a good opportunity to get closer with a bunch of my friends and to have fun playing Star Wars. And I'm also getting to know more about Star Wars, just like prepping for this, so it's fun.
I'm a part of this because I wanted to, and also I was a part of the first original film of this adaptation of Darkness Apparent, and I really liked it. Judah, you are also my best friend, so I love doing this stuff with him, and it's a lot of fun. Love hanging out with everybody, acting, and yeah, just wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah, well, see, you didn't just ask me, you kind of held me at gunpoint, so I had no choice but to say yes. No, I love acting, and so I love exploring new opportunities to do acting. I've done a lot of stage productions, and this was the first higher end movie production that I've done. I've done little homeschool projects before, but I was really excited to try something new, and it's definitely been stretching.
I joined this project, Judah, because I love Star Wars. It's been a lifelong journey to become a Jedi of mine. Even though they haven't accepted me into the Jedi Academy yet, the movies, the Clone Wars, the animation, the games, all of it is just very close to me. There's just a special place in my heart for Star Wars, and so when you came to me about this role, there was just no way for me to say no.
Really just wanted to. I heard you were rewriting the script for what you had before, and then you wanted people.
Yeah.
I love acting, so it's always fun.
It's a funny story. I got introduced to Star Wars a little over a year before my good friend Judah reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm doing a short film. There we go. My English is rolling. Do you want to be a part of it?" And I was like an actual film with lightsabers, and he was like, "Yeah, lightsabers." I was like, "Say less."
I'm a part of this project because you're putting together this film, and I've always been really interested in, really into Star Wars, and I think fight choreography is just a fun thing to do. And so hearing that there was an opportunity to do that, I showed interest, and it worked out, so that was cool.
You know, what made me accept is it was really great. My sister was telling me a bunch about oh yeah, we're making this movie. It's awesome. And I was like, man, that was a couple months ago. And I was like, man, I wish I was in that. And I am.
Opportunity opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the director asked me to be part of this film.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, sounds cool.
Well, for the first character, the farmer, not too much, just you know, cutting weeds with a knife. Anyone can do that. But for Darth Vader, getting ready for that role, I've been watching Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith a couple times over, and rewatching some of the Clone Wars, and also some of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show that came out recently. Getting to know more about like what Anakin was dealing with, what his emotions were, like what is the beef that he actually has with Obi-Wan specifically, but also the Jedi as a whole.
So I kind of looked into a little bit of the Inquisitors, and wanted to pursue some more like of a ruthless style of an Inquisitor. So the male hunter, Jedi hunter that I play, is kind of portrayed as the more ruthless side of the Sith, but shown in an Inquisitor, who's trying to like prove himself to something greater. So just like the rage, the aggression, all of that, it's just for his character, very much very betrayed Sith-like.
I think I've just been kind of coming up with a character as I go. I've never done a masked character, and that's very interesting because I have never had to do something where I have to act so much with my voice. Like doing stage productions, you act with your voice a lot, but it's a lot of your body. And so doing a mask is very weird because it's like there's no facial expressions. It's all body language and voice. So I think that's been really intimidating and really interesting. So I don't know, I kind of think of General Grievous a little bit, just a little bit with, there's just no facial expressions, so it's fun to kind of build the character a little bit based off of, I guess, General Grievous, yeah.
So I'm heavily basing my character off of, the body language is heavily influenced and inspired by Darth Maul. The voice and the behavior is inspired by I can't think of his name. Reptilian bounty hunter.
Oh, Bosk.
Bosk. Yes. Thank you. So behavior, the dialect of my character heavily influenced by Bosk. What are they called? The taco.
Trandoshans.
Trandoshans. Yeah. Taco. Taco Doni. Taco Dians.
I did do a little bit of research specifically on fighting styles, especially when it came to how Mace Windu fought, and also just leaning into more not focusing on one specific fighting style, trying to bring balance to all of the techniques to make it more interesting in that sense.
I was like, as I said, I liked everybody because I'm like new and I'm like, oh, that's cool, oh, he's cool, that's cool. But first, specifically, I liked Luke Skywalker. I don't know why, but he had like the storyline behind it was pretty interesting, and I liked the way he fight, like the saber, like more defensive.
Yeah.
So I like that. Yeah.
So whenever I think about like what my character's been through and everything, I kind of just connect it to kind of like it's really silly, but kind of like Katniss, and then also like Anakin, a combination of both. Just where for Katniss, she's that just kind of drawing off of those emotions, looking at how the different actors handle that, and kind of applying that to my own character.
Are you spoiling the sequel in the interview?
No.
Yes, you are.
Did I just do that? Do we have to start over?
I'm gonna leave it in. All right.
You know, one of my role models in life and this film is Boba Fett, so I love that guy. It's great.
I don't know, probably like solid mix between Dengar in the Clone Wars and Cad Bane, because he seems kind of not like jokey, but like
Kind of above it all type.
kind of like dismissive of like any complaints.
Right.
Watching you guys struggle just to get Connor's makeup to stay on.
Man, I think favorite memories so far was, I think being a part of the first set. I was sick that day, but I just seeing everything coming together, the people, the actors, it was like it was much on a bigger scale, and coming at it through a different perspective of what this was originally when we were just out back in the woods, like with a couple of dudes, and just like costumes we threw together from our closets, like, but seeing like actually like well-made costumes, the set, like the video photography team and everything, like, all of that, just like you could, like, I don't know, something about the energy in the place just felt very different.
Yeah.
Which made it very thrilling and exciting. Just seeing like, oh, this is the start of something that's going to be like super fun and cool. So yeah, probably the first set would be.
Judah.
Is it me
Maybe. No, the commitment. I love that you were so into directing, and Judah, our director, was very involved in directing, and we were doing the scene, and he was just marching along, and then he face planted, and he got right back up, and he got right back into directing, and the commitment was just on point. It was fantastic. But I'm also really enjoying doing it with a bunch of people that I love. I love acting with my husband and future brother-in-law and my sister and all of my friends. It really is the best group to be able to do it with. So the whole thing has been a really good experience.
I think my favorite memory is when we went to Menden Park and we shot scene 1, and being able to see how much goes into shooting the movie with all the different camera angles.
Yeah.
And I remember just one time where we were in a serious scene. It was scene 1. I'm not going to spoil it, but scene 1. And Judah, I love you, but you were just doing an amazing job directing. And when you tripped and fell over a root or something like that, like, we all broke character, and we just wanted to go make sure that you were okay. Because you're like, but then you got right back up. You got right back up, and we were just like, now that is commitment, because like, I don't know, that just stands out to me. I feel like that's what I remember the most. So not that I enjoyed seeing you fall, but just like you okay?
Right.
So.
I'm not sure if there's one, but I've had a lot of fun with just the off-camera improv. Because you have to remember your lines, but also a good way to get the nerves out is just by messing around and recognizing the fact that, okay, this is a character, and I need to be able to control that technique.
From the filming? Yeah, I do. It's a funny one too. When we were shooting in Buffalo, we were doing that, and it was a slope down the hill, and there's this one scene when me and Elena we're just fighting to see who is stronger or something like that. Yeah, in that lines, and I have to do a backflip to like, and I fell, and then I trip Elena, and I like jump up and like finish her per se, finish the fight, and I like went back to come back up, and it was a slope down the hill, and I just went rolling down the hill. It was really embarrassing and funny because I was also sick that day, so I was like having a headache, and yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Yeah.
I think, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that we've done that was a lot of fun. I love the day when Daxon, Daniel, and I were doing that one fight scene in the woods. It was so pretty and it was cold, and so it really felt like we were just having to really just tough it out, and I really loved it. Our hands were just freezing towards the end, and it felt really boss, so it was cool.
Mobility. Mobility in the costume and having to work with the sword and stuff. And
Yeah.
My lines are short, so that's a plus. Shouldn't struggle to remember them. Some of the action scenes might be tough. Excuse me. Especially working guns accurately.
Right.
And like, I was looking at the footage we did for practice, and some of like the things I do with my arms really aren't great. So adjusting that.
I am just so ready to slice and dice everyone in sight. I cannot wait to get my hands on that lightsaber.
Fair enough.
I also really just want to swing it in the dark and just watch it glowing.
It's gonna.
I'm really excited to see the audience reaction to this, because from what I heard from people that I would show before was like, oh, like this could be like, you know, this could be something like legit, like this is really good for what it was then. So seeing like, oh well, guess what, now that we have this whole new revamped version of it, and it's so much cleaner, it's like kind of like its own news story now,
Right.
And it feels like a movie. So
Right.
seeing people's reactions to things and seeing like family members seeing their own like relatives in this film, just I don't know, seeing everyone act, like I just think
Right.
that's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, movies, I think just movies bringing people together, seeing this movie bringing people together, I think that's the one thing I'm really excited for.
Getting past the choreography. We have some pretty intense choreography that we're doing for some of these battle scenes, and it's a lot to remember. And you know, I have a little bit of history with dance, but I've never done fight choreography before, so it's very intimidating, but a lot of fun. And it'll be nice to kind of get it over with and feel like it's done, because I'm so nervous about making it look cheesy. So I'm looking forward to having it like it looking fire and for us to capture it.
To see the other stars shine in their roles, because they've been working really hard and trying to achieve perfection when it comes to their duels and remembering their lines. You know, like I've been just absolutely proud of Leah for just how amazing she's taken this whole thing. Not in a bad way, but her and Dan go practice every single week.
Yeah.
And you know, like there was one day I looked outside the student center and I saw her and Dan just move. It was like flawless.
Yeah.
They were moving like leaves in the wind. It was actually really cool to see. And so that's what I'm looking forward to, is just being able to see other people fulfill in their roles.
Right.
And grow in their roles, and just I'm looking forward to like what they do if there's a sequel. You know, if characters live or if they die, like I don't know, I haven't been shown the script. Yeah, I'd say that's what I'm really looking forward to, is just seeing the others shine.
I'm really excited to be with more of the crew, that just having more people there, and also seeing some of the props that I've designed actually being used. And that's honestly that I think that'll be really rewarding.
I'm just excited to see how the story plays out. I know we've heard the stories, we read the script and like the storyline, but I would really like to see it play, you know, in the screen. Like most of us, you know, all friends and stuff. So like, yeah, I'd like to see it.
I'm really excited to see everything come together with like the editing and everything. For the rest of filming, I'm trying to work my way up to do cooler fight choreography. I feel like I could do better, so I'm just kind of setting that goal for myself. So I'm interested to see what I can do with that.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to killing my older sister. I mean, it will be fun.
Probably seeing the completed picture.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be pretty cool to see what it all looks like at the end.
Nice.